don't hesitate to ask for help. There's always there's hope. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Just reach out to somebody. Don't keep it in, because the longer you keep it in, the more it's gonna hurt you. And I kept this in for a very long time. It took me a while to eventually just break out of that, break out of the cage and just finally say, I'm done, I need help, what do I do?
The experience of my pain is helping people today. Like, I'm able to say me too and like give somebody a hug and, help them where they're at. I believe like that's one of my purposes in life today. I believe it's also a purpose to talk about how you don't have to get to that point. Like for me, I wish I had talked to people more about my feelings. I wish I didn't isolate and close up. I wish, when I was going to therapy as a kid, I wasn't so resentful. I actually told them where I was at and talked about like what I was going through and like the crazy thoughts in my head, like the things that I was thinking that I thought I was insane for. Like the people that I surround myself with today that are in recovery, I get a me too. I get me too. Like I felt the same way. You're not alone. So like being able to talk about the hard things, like it'll really help you along the way. Being able to say things out loud and let myself hear them, I can articulate 99% of my problems, because a lot of my problems are in my head and overthinking. Reaching out, it's hard, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Like, and to think that if you're going through something, that pain you're going through, you can share with somebody someday and help them. They don't feel so alone.
I would tell kids who are afraid to seek help that there are so many people who do want to help. Maybe your parents aren't giving you the help you want, somebody else will. Anything you need, there's a solution to it. If you're worried about your eating habits, your substance use, your depression, anxiety, there are people who specialize in it and really are successful in helping people.
So I went from being depressed, not loving myself at all, to the girl I am today. I don't let anybody tell me how things are. I do what I need to do to be a better person. I'm definitely a lot stronger now. I'm happier now. I do a lot of work to keep myself happy. I don't just lay down in bed all day. I don't do the things I used to do. I don't do drugs anymore, obviously. I got all my family's trust back. I can drive my Nana's car. I got back a lot of friends, old friends that don't use. I got my happiness back. I can finally smile, and it's a real smile. My grades are getting better. They're improving. So I gained a lot of stuff back. I'm very happy I did.
Because my addiction is taking over right now. This disease is taking over my life. I've given up all hope and trying to stop it. But when I got in recovery, I was talking about these dreams I had, and they would always tell me to follow my dreams, to fight for my dreams, and that's what I decided to do. So currently I'm in the process of fighting for that dream, and I'm not giving up anytime soon, if ever.
The biggest things that helped me was going into either Narcotics Anonymous program or Alcoholics Anonymous. You want to be around people who are in recovery, who have been in recovery for long term, that you can connect with, relate with. You want to surround yourself with those kind of people. Counseling helps a lot. And just finding things that you used to enjoy, that you pretty much lost for however many years that you were using. I mean, anything from playing sports to watching sports or reading. I used to enjoy playing video games. Those different kind of things that people like to do. Some people like to paint or draw or music, anything like that. But once you start using, you don't care about those things. Those things don't matter anymore.
So, alcohol and marijuana for me were a depressant. I've always been a happy-go-lucky, motivated. I've had a things to do list since I was 10, right? it was a depressant. Once I got that out of me and I got hungry, it changed. One of the things I tell kids when I speak, find your passion. So why are you here? And I believe once you find why you're here, sky's the limit. And what I'm doing now is I'm giving back. I'm using my gift to tell the youth that you can be anything you want. And drugs and alcohol will deter that. Figure out who you are. Why are you here? So that I want to empower people to empower other people, right? Imagine if we had a world where everybody's empowering people to use their gifts. It'd be different. One thing I learned is I'm a survivor. I am a survivor. I also learned I'm very intelligent. I thought I was stupid my whole life. How false was that? I learned I have gifts. I learned that I can adapt. It's nothing to be ashamed about. Everybody needs help. I remember Bill Gates said a long time ago, everybody always asked me how much money I got, but they never asked me how I got here and the people that helped me. Nobody does nothing on their own. Asking for help is smart. It's not a weakness. Without help, I'm not here. I'm only here because other people took the time and blessed me and supported me. Gotta ask for help.